Welcome aboard the Vel Satis. This CD is designed to facilitate use of key equipment in your Vel Satis. You will find the track numbers corresponding to specific equipment and innovative features in your Vel Satis on the back of the case. Enjoy! Track 2. Renault Card. Remote control function. Your Vel Satis has no key, but comes instead with a device called the Renault Card. The Renault Card remote control function unlocks the doors, boot and fuel flap, and also starts the engine. To unlock your Vel Satis, press the Padlock Open button on the Renault Card. To turn on the engine, insert the card into the slot located just above the gear lever and press the Start-Stop button, which is behind the steering wheel on the left on the instrument panel. To turn off the engine, press the Start-Stop button, then remove the card from the slot. To lock your Vel Satis, press the Padlock Closed button. Note: never leave your card in the slot when you are not in the vehicle. Track 3. Automatic parking brake. Automatic operation. Instead of a traditional style handbrake, your Vel Satis has a parking brake designed to operate automatically in most everyday situations. It is released automatically when you depress the accelerator with the engine switched on and a gear engaged. It is engaged automatically when you switch off the ignition by pressing the Start-Stop button. However, the brake does not engage automatically if you stall the engine or if the vehicle stops with the engine still running. Track 4. Automatic parking brake. Manual operation. The brake can be engaged manually in all situations, even with the engine switched off or with the card removed from the slot. Gently pull the control lever situated to the right of the steering wheel on the instrument panel. The red light on the lever, together with a message on the trip computer, tell you that the brake is on. If necessary, and only if the card is in the slot, you can manually release the automatic parking brake. Gently pull the parking brake control lever whilst pressing the button above it. If you have a Vel Satis fitted with an automatic gearbox, a safety device disables the automatic release function when the driver's door is open. To re-enable the automatic release function, close the door and select position N or position P before reselecting positions D or R. Track 5. Tyre pressure monitor. Your vehicle is fitted with a tyre pressure monitor which checks the pressure at regular intervals and notifies you of any anomaly. Warnings are given for overpressure, underpressure, and flat tyres to enable you to take appropriate action. As the tyre pressure monitor operates using wheel-specific sensors, you are advised not to transpose the wheels on your Vel Satis to avoid disrupting the system. If you are driving on the motorway at high speed, you are advised to inflate your tyres to motorway pressure, otherwise a message will warn you that the pressure is unsuitable for the speed. Inflation to this pressure must be carried out from cold. Track 6. Automatic windscreen wipers and rain sensor. This system detects the presence of water on the windscreen and automatically activates the windscreen wipers. To enable the automatic system, each time you start the car you must lower the wiper stalk by 1 notch to the auto position, or pull it towards you as if to activate the windscreen washers. Track 7. Automatic headlight illumination. Your Vel Satis detects any variation in light levels, allowing it to activate the headlights in anticipation of entering a tunnel, crossing a shaded area, or nightfall. The headlights are automatically switched off when the light is bright enough. Automatic activation is enabled by default. To disable and re-enable this mode, turn the stalk twice in succession from 0 to side lights until a beep is heard. The fog lights can only be switched on if the stalk has been turned manually to the headlights position. Track 8. Memorise Settings Key. If your Vel Satis has a memo key alongside the driver's seat settings, your car will have a memory function. This means that you can recall all your personal settings, seat, radio, air conditioning, mirrors, after someone else has used the vehicle. To memorize your settings, insert your card into the slot and press the memo key until a beep is heard. To recall these settings, press Memo once again, with the card inserted in the slot. Track 9. Fuel flap with integrated cap. Your Vel Satis does not have a traditional fuel cap, but a sealed shutter. When you fill the fuel tank, insert the pump nozzle directly and the shutter will slide away. For your safety, the fuel flap locks and unlocks at the same time as the doors. Track 10. Follow Me Home function. The Follow Me Home function lights your way for a maximum of 2 minutes after the car doors have been locked. To enable this function, flash your lights after having switched off the engine. The headlights will stay on for up to 30 seconds. To extend this time, flash the lights a maximum of 4 times. Track 11. Carminat Navigation System. Carminat is your satellite navigation system. This GPS function is located behind the cover which is between your radio and the air conditioning. To switch it on, press the rotating button and the main menu will appear. By turning this button, you can access the various sections of the pop-up menu. One press on this button enables the selected function. For more information, please refer to the driver's handbook. Track 12. Rolling Anti-Intrusion Device, RAID. On startup, your Vel Satis doors, boot and fuel flap will automatically lock once you reach approximately 6 miles per hour. To disable or re-enable automatic locking, with the engine running, press the central locking button located between the 2 front seats to the right of the hazard warning lights button until a beep is heard. Track 13. Speed limiter. The speed limiter function allows you to set a maximum speed that your Vel Satis will not exceed. The speed limiter switch is situated between the 2 front seats to the left of the hazard warning lights button. To select the limiter function, press the switch down at the back. An orange pictogram is displayed on the trip computer, and after a few seconds, the words speed limiter appear. To select or modify the maximum speed that you do not wish to exceed, use the plus and minus keys on the steering wheel. The chosen speed is then displayed in orange. You can brake, change gear, or accelerate. The system ensures that you will not exceed the fixed speed. If necessary, if you have to exceed this speed, press down firmly on the accelerator pedal. To re-enable the limiter afterwards, press the letter R on the steering wheel. To fully disable the system, move the switch located between the two front seats to the center position. The speed limiter operates from 19 miles per hour upwards and can be used on all routes. Track 14. Cruise Control. The cruise control enables you to hold your Vel Satis at cruising speed. The cruise control switch is situated between the two front seats, to the left of the hazard warning lights button. To select the regulator function, press this switch down at the front. A green pictogram is displayed on the trip computer, and after a few seconds the words Cruise Control appear. To select or modify your cruising speed, use the plus and minus keys on the steering wheel. The chosen speed will be displayed in green. The speed will now be automatically maintained by the system, and you can release the accelerator. Track 15. Cruise Control with Distance Limiter. The cruise control with speed limiter is an improvement on the cruise control. Your Vel Satis has this function if the cruise control switch on the central console features the drawing of a car. As operation of this function is identical to that of the cruise control, we recommend that you listen to track 14 before continuing. With the cruise control function enabled and the cruising speed selected, if a vehicle in your lane is moving more slowly than you, your Vel Satis slows down and maintains a certain distance behind the car in front of you in the same traffic lane. Once the road is clear, it accelerates to return to the pre-selected speed. Note, this system only detects vehicles moving at over 10 miles per hour in your lane. For more information, please refer to the driver's handbook.